All the Missing Children is a literary mystery drama with creeping supernatural elements. It's in 5 parts and is about the effect that the enigmatic presence and mysterious disappearance of 2 children has on various characters. They're put upon Mother in the days leading up to their disappearance, a suspended detective who's obsessed with the cold case, a recovering heroin addict who fears violence and backsliding, and a city lawyer who's moved onto a country farm to mourn the death of her husband. Each part plays with a different genre, although the supernatural becomes more and more intense until it finally overwhelms the novel. Simultaneously, characters appear in the background and occasionally move to the foreground, and these help advance the mystery of what happened to the 2 missing children. This prepares us for the final part, where we take in the perspectives of these children on the afternoon of their disappearance, which leads to a conclusion that I think is both melancholy and hopeful. The idea for the novel didn't really come from any one particular place. There was the Madeleine McCann case, the William Tyrrell case, the Bowerville case, and although none of these cases is specifically dealt with in the novel, the way that the fate of these children kind of haunted the public consciousness was something that I wanted to explore through literature. At the same time, when I was coming up with the novel, my wife and I were thinking about having children, and so the potential presence or potential absence of children in our lives and the effect that this might have was something that was on my mind. Then there are all of the smaller things that I think go into creating a work of fiction. I predominantly read literary fiction, so I wanted to write something that was literary. But I also really love horror, so I wanted to give fans of horror an experience of the genre that maybe they hadn't had before. I also wanted to write something that had a really strong political and psychological dimension, and I wanted to write something that was entertaining, that gave people an emotional and intellectual experience that hopefully deepened their enjoyment of the text. I hope people feel a range of things after finishing this novel. Obviously, I do hope that they feel discomforted and haunted by it, because it is a novel with horror elements, and surely part of the experience of engaging with horror is that you don't quite sleep so comfortably once you're done. At the same time, I want people to get a sense that although messed up things happen in the novel and in the world, that there are consolations to be had, that there's still beauty there, there's still empathy and love and hope and connection.